up, guys? Welcome back to another Friday Finish Line. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel, where I take motivational quotes and I use them on different topics, not only to inspire you guys, but you take these quotes and use them to inspire others. That being said, my topic of discussion today, mindset, mood, how these two things can differ and how these two things can coincide and really shape the way you see your life and the way you see situations that arise in your life. So with that being said, I have two amazing quotes for you guys today. Let's get started. Awesome. So a lot of you may be, seeing my videos and thinking to yourself, man, this guy's very positive. He must have a very good mindset, a very good outlook on life. And you know what? I really do. But it did take time, effort, and the work to get to where I am and to kind of have this mindset that I have. Obviously, I equate it to also my upbringing, the way my parents raised me and how they saw life and how they approached sheltering me. Obviously, I grew up as the youngest child, so I was definitely very sheltered, very catered to. So I feel like I was and am always surrounded by love, and I thank God for that every single day. So it does shape my mindset in this idea that there is love in the world, and if I continue to show that love to other people and show that this love resides inside of me, then my life is going to be what it's going to be. So my first quote for you guys today is from Jin Ron. Shout out him again. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. So this goes into mindset. As you are going throughout your life, are you disciplined? Are you able to look at these obstacles, these trials and tribulations, and see it as not only an opportunity for you to grow, but as a stepping stone to who you are meant to become? A lot of the times we see what's going on in our lives and we look at it as a deterrent to continue to move forward, when in reality we should see it as an opportunity to jumpstart our life. Because if you are feeling these failures, these obstacles, these things that are putting your mindset in a negative area, and that only tells you that this is something that is not only rewiring my brain to look at situations differently, but is also helping me for the next obstacle that's going to come, and realizing that, oh, you know what, if I went through that, I can definitely go through this. And so I feel as though when we shape our mindset around seeing obstacles as an opportunity, then we'll start to look at our mood as something that cannot be wavered. Our emotional intelligence grows because not only do we mentally see something and are able to, categorize it and really look at it in a way that doesn't affect us immediately, then our mood will not be wavered. Our mood will always stay the same because, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I love that saying, and I will always probably say it till the day I die, and I'll probably tell my kids it, but it is this, it's like Mel Robbins always says, let them. It is what it is. Just letting it go. This idea that what is happening, who is happening to you, what's happening around you, it's going to do what it's going to do. And at the end of the day, you can do what you can to help it, but you can't always focus all your energy to it. You just have to, hey, that's going to work itself out. I'm going to continue to do what I need to do because I'm not going to let this stop me. I'm not going to let this change the way I want to live my life or who I want to become. My last quote for you guys comes from Unknown. This says, the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. Your mindset, your mood, discipline, consistency, all of these things go hand in hand, because a lot of what we tell ourselves we want in this life is not attainable, because a lot of the times we don't want to become the people that are meant to be those things. I always tell people, visualize yourself, and this is something that I do, visualize yourself in the future that you want. Are you doing what is necessary right now to have that future? Are you becoming the person that is going to have that future? Are you creating the habits of that person that is doing that lifestyle? Are you doing the work internally to become that person so that other people around you are building themselves up, are growing themselves? Because you can get to where you want to be and have all these things that you want to have, but if you're not building community, if you're not able to look at the circle around you and say, man, these people are also building their lives and growing themselves, then you will stay where you are. You will never grow. You will never change. And a lot of us stay running from our not wanting to be like our parents, or not wanting to be like our surroundings in some mental game. It's tough to play this game, but a lot of the times when you are running from those things, you end up becoming it instead of facing it head on and realizing that, hey, this is a part of me. How can I make this a part of my story and show the triumph over those obstacles that I face in my life? Because a lot of the stories that I've heard, a lot of the people who are successful, they've had trials and tribulations, and not only did they take it and use it to fuel them to get to where they'd go, but they use it as a testimony to share with others so that they can feel as though, wow, if they came through that, why can't I do this? I'm here doing this and that and this, but for some reason I still feel stuck. And obviously I understand the world is what it is, and maybe your life is not exactly where you want it to be right now, but that's right now. That's not the future. So do what you need to do today in order to become the person that you want to become, and put in the work so that people around you continue to build themselves. Because if you are someone that's a vacuum, that's like sucking all the positive energy out of the air and sucking all the like everything, that sounds so weird, pause. But if you're a vacuum and you're just taking everything and not giving anything out, you should be a battery. You should be charging people up. You should want people to want to be around you. And that's the mindset. As far as where I stand from, that's the mindset I have in this life. So, what mindset do you have in this life? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me here on my Friday Finish Lines. I'll see you guys next week with a new video. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me here, watching my videos, continuing on this journey. I got a new Instagram down below. Go ahead and follow that one. Deleted my old Instagram. Just wanting to move on, do different things, put out different content. So same content, but different. Same, but different. So I'll see you guys next week. Drink your water. And you know what? Stay warm. Finally, it's getting a little colder. All right, I'll see you guys.